Warning, there will be spoilers on this show. Please do not send us hate mail. Proceed at your own risk.
Welcome to the First Six podcast. I am half of this show, and my name is Molly Southgate.
And I'm the other half, Tabby Holloway.
And today we will be doing What We Do in the Shadows.
A look in the daily, or rather, nightly, lives of three vampires who lived together for over 100 years on Staten Island.
It stars Kevin Novak, Matt Berry, Natasha Dimitro, Harvey Guillen, and Mark Pritch.
So, this show it's a lot.
Yes.
I don't think so. I mean, as you know, we both aren't very on top of things, as in watching things like throughout the week.
Oh yeah, I watched 4 episodes last night.
Oh no. I watched like 2 in a row. I was like, I can't watch another. I cannot watch.
Wait,
3 in a row.
Did you not finish?
No, I did.
Oh, I was like, this is the first time in First Six history that one of us is not finished.
No, I've been watching. No, I finished. I just can't watch more than 2 episodes in a row. It's
okay.
Too much.
Is it because you don't like it, or because it's just a lot?
Well, the thing is, I'll watch it, I'll watch it. I mean, it's not like my favorite show ever. I don't like it and stuff, but I'll watch it. But it's so much, and the entire thing is just kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The entire concept.
Okay. I thought that it was really funny, and I really liked it, but I had a big issue.
Okay.
I also have been waiting all morning to make this joke. It's too much in the shadows. Hey. Because, okay, no, but seriously, they're filming, there were no lights on. And so I watched the first 2 episodes outside on a projector, so that's normal. I was like, of course it's kind of dark, it's a little harder to see. But last night when I watched 4 episodes, I watched it on my computer. And I can see things on my computer. I could not see this.
Really?
It was so dark, and I kept getting distracted because I'm like,
again,
what
do you mess up the test?
No, I did it right this time. They're just dirty. I did it right, though.
Okay.
But, no. But really, I was watching it, and I just kept going, I'm like, this is so dark.
I did not think that. I don't know. Everything about it was just, so weird, and the concept was just kind of crazy. The last episode, I thought I laughed the most during.
Oh. I laughed the most during, the second one.
What happens in the second? Oh, the second one. Oh, episode 3.
Okay, wait.
Episode 3 was funny.
I'm looking back. Oh, yes. Yes. I love that one.
I know, right?
Okay, I don't want to spoil for that one, though. I can't spoil yet. I want it to.
Don't spoil!
Don't spoil! Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's not a show that I think I would like. I wouldn't watch it continuously if I didn't watch it with my family.
So what did your family think?
My family liked it.
My family loved it. And
loved it.
Loved it. And I loved the first few episodes, but then as it kept going, I feel like at least for me, the joke kind of started to wear.
I didn't like the first episode.
I did. I preferred the second, though. I felt like it got better in the second. But as it kept going, it was like, okay, yes, we get it. They're vampires, and
vampires, you don't have to keep,
they don't wear human clothes. We understand this.
We understand. It's not but, yeah, so I was watching with my family. My mom basically had the same thoughts as me. My dad liked it. My sister, I don't know what she thinks. She responds with to everything.
Oh.
That she'll love something and she'll go, she hates it. She just does that.
Okay.
My brothers seemed to like it. Okay.
Okay. I have a fun fact.
At least. Ooh, okay.
Okay. I'm trying to verify it right now because this is what my parents told me.
Okay.
The guy that plays the Baron, Doug Jones, I'm just checking to make sure he actually does play the Baron and I've not lost my mind. We know him.
What do you mean? Like,
we know him, and he has given my dad, as he calls it, smooshies, and he goes and hugs my dad.
No, really?
Yes, we have pictures of him giving my dad and my dad's friend Chris smooshies. And so he said he's like the nicest guy in the entire universe. But we could tell immediately that it was him. Yep, he plays the Baron. We could automatically know that it was him because every role he's in, he's obscured. Like, you cannot see him. So he's got like crazy credits. Like, he's in everything. I'm scrolling through his IMDb right now, and it is seriously not ending.
Wow.
But
oh yeah, him too. He's really in a whoa.
But nobody knows him because he wears all the makeup and like he's dressed up like the Baron, and like he's a totally sweet, normal guy.
Completely all makeup and stuff.
But he's really good. He was in Hellboy, but that's just my personal fun fact because I found that exciting. And I was like, they killed off Doug Jones. No.
Oh my gosh. When he died, I was like, okay, yes, I've been waiting for this. But we'll save that for the last episode.
Okay. Are you ready to get into episode 1? Oh, I totally forgot to check our timer.
Okay.
We're trying to our audience, we're trying a new thing where we set timers for stuff to make sure we're not talking endlessly. And I don't have a ringtone, and it gave me no notification that it ended. So.
Okay.
It didn't.
Okay. We're very good at this, apparently. Anyway, the pilot.
Okay.
The vampires try to plan a lavish blood feast in honor of a visit by their ancient master from the old country. Their ancient master, the Baron.
Okay. Probably the best part of the episode when Nandor is giving his initial speech where he's like, here's who I am, I do this, and he goes... And he's talking. He's like, I would talk to all the villagers, and I'd go, no, I'm pillaging everyone, you included. They called me Nandor the Relentless, because I was relentless.
Yes. Because it's the 3. There is Laszlo, Nandor, and what's your name?
Nadia.
Nadia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think that's how it's pronounced.
I thought it was Naja. Okay. Anyway.
I didn't know anyone's names, so.
I know, right? And they all had, like, the accents.
Oh my gosh. I love Matt Berry so much. So much.
Really?
And I know him from the IT Crowd.
Oh.
And this was a less overdrawn version of him. This episode, so it's filmed like a documentary. Mm-hmm. It's a mockumentary. And the fact that it just kind of like jumped in. And they're just like, okay, so this is what we're doing now. I feel like it didn't, like, the plot. You could have watched the 6th episode and been, like, as caught up as you were in the 1st episode. Yeah,
going anywhere or doing anything.
It's got a good idea to be like The Office with vampires.
Yes,
but,
The Office or Parks and Rec, stuff like that.
But I felt like in those shows they set it up, and in the beginning they're like, I'm this character, here's what our life mission is, here's what we're doing, and it followed more of a linear story.
They don't say, like, their life mission, they're just like they catch all the things that you would do in a normal day, but that shows, like, what they want and stuff. Mm-hmm. And they kind of, like, build up, and it all has the story. This did not have a story, really.
Yeah. Okay.
They want to take over Staten Island, or the world, vampires. Or at least the Baron wants them to, but...
I have never showed you my notes before, but you have to see it. I will publish a picture online when this episode releases. But look at my fabulous spoopy drawings. I was bored, and so I doodled.
Okay, I was like, wait, what did you do?
I made spoopy things. But,
phone.
When he went, I'm gonna glitter like Twilight.
Yes.
I laughed so hard.
He poured glitter all over himself. Was the best.
And then he's obsessed with glitter later on. He's like, it's a glitter portrait. It's a portrait made of glitter.
It's glitter. He just loves glitter. I love when they were going out. So they were going out shopping. And he was like, oh, we're going to get creepy paper. And everyone's like, no, crepe paper. Creepy paper.
They're like, crepe. No, he's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Creepy paper.
Creepy paper. So we were actually, the other day I was getting Halloween decorations. And we went and we got crepe paper. And my mom goes, let's go get some creepy paper. Creepy paper.
It's creepy paper. Yes. Oh, I loved it. Okay. Here's another amazing line. He looks at him and he goes, you just disobeyed me and I'm noting it. Oh. Nandor says that. I feel like Nandor and not Harvey, I just said the actor's name. Guillermo. Nandor and Guillermo were on fire.
Yes, those two are great.
Mm-hmm.
And how he's like, I'm going to be made into a vampire. I'm just a familiar now. I'm going to be made into a vampire. Look, I made you a glitter portrait. And it's you, a vampire.
See, you're a vampire. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, but not in real life, though. Also, my favorite gimmick that they had, actually, this was a through line during all of it, when he would just go up to them and be like, oh, let's all clap, or let's all do this. Vampires only. Yes, vampires only clapping.
Or when he tried to hiss. That was in, which episode was that in, when he hissed?
Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I might have written that down. No?
They were hissing, sitting there. And then Nandor goes, vampires only.
Okay, that was our 5 minutes. Did you have any other notes to bring up?
No, I don't think I did. Not for this.
Episode 2.
City Council. The vampires get embroiled in local Staten Island politics as their first step to world domination.
Oh my gosh, yes. The LARPers.
LARP. And they're just like, live action role playing. And I was like, I know. I do LARP like every year.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, Tabby and I are the cool people. So the intended lens is supposed to be making fun of LARPers and saying that they're not cool. But I feel like since we are cool, it was taken differently.
Oh, Molly.
Also, side note, I just realized I've got a remote in my lap for no reason, and I've been cradling it and petting it this entire time.
That is...
See? There's
weird.
a remote.
Oh, it's like just a normal remote, like a TV remote or something. It's like...
TV remote.
You're as weird as my sister.
Yup. I don't know what's happening right now, but I'm still petting it.
She does
okay.
That. An egg.
Barbara's granddaughter is adorable, and I love her. Remember the woman, the mayor lady? Her granddaughter when she's in the cheeks. Oh, the baby's cheeks.
The baby. Yes, babies are adorable. It's true.
Yes. Oh, I loved this. I also really loved when Nadia becomes friends with the LARPer.
Yes. Oh, man.
And she turns her into the vampire. She's like, I'm going to have an interaction with a beautiful older woman. What are you, a senior? And she goes, yes.
Just, yes.
Yes, I'm a senior.
Senior.
Oh, I really loved episode 2. I only have 3 notes, though.
Really? Oh, one of my notes is, in the end, they actually, this is the first time they showed it, but they do it in later episodes when they eat human food. But in the end, when she turns into a vampire, she throws up, and the throw up goes everywhere. So gross. But if you have ever watched Santa Clarita Diet, she turns into a zombie, and she throws up everywhere. So
it was the same. Maybe.
And I was
it takes place in the same universe.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
Zombies.
The throw up
vampires
the connection.
throw up. But for real, she turns into a zombie and she throws up. I mean, she turns into a vampire, she throws up. I'm seeing some connections here, Mom.
I feel like you're that meme where the guy's like, I've connected the dots. The one's like, no, you didn't connect anything. And he's like, I've connected them.
I've connected them, Molly.
That's how I feel right now. Well, it's okay because you're still less weird than me and my remote cat.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Still petting it. Okay, in other news, what else happened in this one? I loved the energy vampire forever.
Oh, Colin.
My parents said I'm Colin. That was supposed to be met with, like, a shocked voice, like, oh my gosh, Molly, you're so not Colin. But instead I got clapping. Don't know what to think about this, and I'm slightly horrified.
That's funny.
Yes.
No, I loved Colin. Colin was my favorite character.
He is amazing. And
Like,
he's sitting there and he's just smiling. Yeah. He's like, I go to this town hall all the time.
Like, all the time. It's like the energy out of everybody. He was the best. He was really funny.
Yes, he's got a big episode in episode 3. But
which is why it's my favorite episode.
Oh, yes, because Colin is just so
amazing.
Incredible. And I love when they keep yelling at him. They're like, I told you to lock the door. Well, I did. You didn't lock it good enough.
Yes, and you didn't lock the door right.
Oh my gosh.
It sounds like a battle between siblings.
Oh, full on. Well, they've lived together for like 500 years.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like that happens with my family. Rory, you didn't close the door right. I closed the door just fine. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did.
Tabby, are you trying to tell me that you're a vampire?
No, Rory's a vampire because she's missing her 4 front teeth.
Oh, yeah, she is a vampire.
So her 2 teeth are on the sides and she looks like a vampire.
For a little bit, I thought I was a vampire because I have very sharp, pointy canines.
Mm.
And they look like vampire fangs a little bit. So, yeah. But also, Tabby, you're a witch. We've already established this in the Sabrina episode. I don't think we should go over.
Yeah,
we should get any more meta right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that was our 5 minutes.
All right, then. Episode 3, Werewolf Feud. The fragile truce between vampires and Staten Island's werewolves is tested. Colin Robinson finds romance with a new co-worker.
I love Vanessa Bayer.
Which is the LARPer who got turned into an energy vampire.
Oh, wait, what?
No, not an energy vampire. Right?
Wait, no. No. Vanessa Bayer plays a new character, and she's an energy vampire.
Oh, it's just a new character?
Yeah. Where were you? What happened? Am I going insane, or are you going insane?
Well, I don't know, because it's the same person, so I wasn't sure if she turned into an energy vampire or not. But no, you're right.
You see her later, and she's still sick. She isn't a vampire yet.
Right, because this is that's the note I took, but then later, it's different. I forgot to correct my notes this morning.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, Evie, when she walks around, she's like, my cat died today, and I also lost my job, and now I work here, and my car broke down, and she lists all
died, and my other grandma died, and my other grandma.
Yeah, they're like, since I've known her, she's had 6 sets of grandparents die.
Yes. She's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. And she's like, I'm going to sleep at my desk today because my boyfriend Colin said that he wasn't ready for me to move in with him yet.
Yes.
And everyone's like, oh. And then poor Colin.
What?
Yeah, she kept throwing Colin under the bus.
At the beginning of this episode, they're following Colin. He's getting ready and stuff. And he is at his mirror. You can see him in the mirror. And he's a rotting corpse in the mirror.
Oh, gosh.
It was so cool.
That is amazing. I did not know that. I did not see that.
Because my first thing was, hey, look, you can see him in the mirror. And my second was, hey, look, it's a rotting corpse.
Perfect notes. Oh, Oh my gosh. A sentence that I never thought I would say or write. Oh my gosh. Laszlo's vagina topiary.
Oh.
What? He's yelling, he's like, you made my mother's vulva proud and wizened.
Yeah,
What was this plot line?
This plot was really weird, because the werewolves.
And then they just pee on everything. It's like, we're gonna have a battle. And then they just go and pee everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This was a weird one. But I like...
Oh, what were you saying?
I liked the Colin Evie storyline. This one.
Oh, agreed. And when they broke up, and Evie's there and she's crying.
Like, well, don't go. It's okay, you can go. I just need a last taste. Don't go, don't go.
And every time you'd turn around, and then she'd be like, no, keep going.
Yes. That was... Because she is a... Wait, what did they say she was? It's a certain kind of energy vampire that feeds off of sadness.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They said that she was?
I thought they just said that she's a really powerful one.
I don't know. Oh, their fight, they both, like, got lifted up, and there was, like, lights and wind, and they were flying, and like, just yelling at each other. My grandma died. Did you see the new staplers? I don't know if that was the actual lines.
But it was like that. They're just screaming at each other.
And it was such boring.
My cat has one eye.
Yeah. This show is so weird.
They decide to feed together, and when they're at the restaurant, they're like, do you have that in gluten-free? Because I am allergic to, like, this. And then she just lists all things. I'm like, I feel called out. But they're like, I'm also going on a diet because he made me. And he's like, honey, I don't want to have this fight here. And like, the whole thing.
Oh, man. All the energy is gone.
I loved this.
Yes.
Oh, one more amazing Nandor line. Well, this starts with Guillermo. He goes, if it wakes up, won't it kill me? And Nandor goes, yes, but we have more important matters.
Yeah, that was that whole storyline, and then when in the end the werewolves and vampires are fighting, so Nandor takes out one of the squeaky toys and throws it off the roof, and the vampire just chases it because it's a vampire.
Yup.
Not a vampire, sorry,
werewolf. All right, that was our time. Do you want to switch on to episode 4?
Nightclub. The vampires venture into Manhattan to make alliance with an old friend who is now the king of Manhattan vampires.
Also known as Nick Kroll. See,
yes.
We finally found a show with Nick Kroll actually in it. Because last time, for Living With Yourself, I was convinced that was Nick Kroll when it really was not. But I was right this time.
Simon the Devious.
Yes.
The Devious. Okay. There was a cursed hat.
Oh my god! They're like, what's the sucking at the back of my skull? They're like, that's the witch's butt.
Yes, oh man.
Oh my gosh.
And,
once again... Oh wait, you go.
When the bookshelf falls on their new familiar, because their first familiar got eaten by the Baron.
Oh my gosh.
Because, yeah. But seriously, like, the bookcase just falls down. I was like, hey, that's happened to me before.
Oh, okay. Once again, an amazing Nandor and Guillermo exchange. Nandor goes, I appreciate you, I do. And Guillermo goes, well, you have a funny way of showing it sometimes. And then Nandor just looks at him and says, thank you.
That is, like, I feel like that is totally like us, because we used to always be like people would be like, you're so weird, and we would go, aw, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Like, people, like...
I do that, or I say you too, like, to random things. Like, people are like, oh, I like your outfit, and I go, you too.
Yes, or like, the other day I had a class, and somebody was like, oh, have fun at class, and I went, you too.
Yeah, I do that.
I feel like that's just, like, my reaction. I just go, you too, huh? What?
I think that Tabby and I are just very awkward people. So
I mean, I'm not normally, because I normally just stop myself from saying it, but I wasn't paying attention to what she was saying, so I was just like, huh, YouTube? Oh, sorry, bye.
if I forget what people are saying, I just am like, yes.
Smile and nod.
Oh, okay.
Smile and nod.
But I do it with, the trick is, okay, this is for our listeners. Here's a little treat. The trick is, you have to say it with different inflections, because if you're just going, okay, they're going to know you're not paying attention. So you have to say things like, oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh. Ooh, okay. I mean, all right.
Yeah, see?
We're just sitting here
now
saying,
we've wasted like 3 minutes of our time. Okay.
Anywho.
Mandor mingling.
What?
Mandor?
Oh, then mingling. One of my notes was just mingle.
They're like, we should mingle at the bar. Mingle. And
he was saying it to everybody. And then
I felt called out because I don't understand parties. Parties are too hard. No. You've seen me at parties.
You're usually normal at parties. Or as normal
I'm normal
as
because I have you there. And so I'm like, look, there's a person. I can hide away from all the other people.
Most of the parties are at my house, though.
Yeah.
So, I'm in charge.
Past parties, you should see me at those. I'm always terrible.
Past
and
party.
once with adults, I'm like, I'm going to go hide in the corner and try and mingle with you, but I'm just smiling and nodding the whole time.
Yes, like during lunch a lot, I'll just be sitting there and being like, okay, I'm gonna just not talk to people.
Tabby, I think a lot of our awkwardness is coming out in this episode.
Well, the thing is, I'm not normally like that. It's just this episode reminds me of like every single time I was like that.
Yeah, and for some reason, there's just me cradling a remote.
She's still cradling her remote. She didn't put it down.
No, why would I? I have now adopted this remote child, and it is mine.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Okay, wait. We're probably off topic. Oh, we have a minute left. I don't
actually have anything else to say about this one.
All right. Episode 5.
Episode 5. Animal Control. Laszlo, in bat form, is captured by Staten Island Animal Control and must be rescued, while Nadja can no longer resist connecting with her reincarnated lover, Gregor.
Jeff.
Oh man, Jeff.
Every time she's like, Jeff? Your name is Jeff.
Or she'd be like, it sounds like Jex, or Jets, and she would just like, or at one point, didn't she, like, she just said random things. She's like, Jenks, Jerks, Jonks, Drooks, like, literally.
Oh my gosh, and eating the popcorn.
Eating the popcorn. He's just like, eat it. Eat the popcorn. Eat the popcorn. You should eat the popcorn. You like like.
And she tries it, she's like, oh, good.
Look over there. And she completely throws up everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Which is gross.
Okay.
But hilarious.
Once again, our episode, like every episode, I've got a new Nandor line that I love. He goes, I nominate Guillermo because I'm too forward and you're too boring.
Yeah. Okay.
Great line.
Colin in this episode. Just like, oh, so like, where do you get all the animals? What about this? How about that? And he was so boring. I felt so bad for the people working there.
Oh, yeah. I would like to say one thing. Yes, this is
You have to invite people in. Like, you can't, like, vampires can't come in unless you invite them. So they're like, can we come in? Yeah, like, sure. Like, no, like, can we come in? Yeah, just come on in. It closes at 11. And, like, they had to wait for him to say, come in.
And Harvey also, Guillermo, I don't know why I keep calling him Harvey. Guillermo had to wait, too.
Yeah, why did he have to wait?
He didn't. They go, Guillermo, why are you waiting with us? You should go in. He goes, you're a human. He's like, I know, but I think it's more polite if they invite me.
Yes, I was just like, wait, what? Like, that entire time I was like, why is he? But, I mean, he's a... people.
Oh my gosh, when she's talking about Gregor turning into the horse.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
And then the actor had to go to the horse mode. He's like, no.
That was so weird.
It was amazing.
Okay, I was actually really surprised Jeff was actually Gregor.
I was too.
I thought he would have been some random person who she was just like, Gregor?
Gregor?
No, okay, never mind, bye.
This is Gregor. Yeah.
My brother was absolutely positive he was like he has to have his head cut off. He's got to be beheaded. It's got to happen. Because he kept talking about like his past lives and being like, I am Gregor. Oh no, it's coming for my head. I am cleaning lady. It's coming for my head.
Oh my gosh, the cleaning lady.
And they would like he's like pretending to mop and stuff. Oh man.
It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. I have something to say. This is actually a callback to the first episode, but with Colin, see, I do this thing. I don't know if you've heard this happen, but when I have an injury, it usually is in my Achilles tendon, and I bring it up a lot. Like, I talk about my Achilles tendon way more than a normal person should.
Okay, yeah.
And Colin has a monologue about his Achilles heel and Achilles tendons.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
No.
I felt called out and wounded by that.
My Achilles tendon, like, never. That doesn't hurt. That's not where I get injured.
Oh, I get there all the time. And then I always say the whole title. I don't just say, oh, my heel got hurt. I say, I was hurt in my Achilles tendon, which actually is based off of a Greek myth, where, and then I go into my whole history lesson mode.
I know it. You've told me. No, but, like, how do you hurt your Achilles tendon all the time?
I have skills.
You do.
I have so many skills. Okay. Did you have anything else for this episode?
Yes, actually. So they're kept in cages.
Mm-hmm.
They're bats. They're kept in cages because, they're at the animal rescue. But then they turn into humans. They're vampires. Why couldn't they break out?
Oh. Don't vampires have a thing with iron, though?
Yeah, but they were in it. Like, they were sitting in it, so it's still... Is it iron? I thought that was werewolf.
Oh, wait. Iron is Throne of Glass lore, and that's about witches.
Oh. There's something, like, with werewolves, I think, too.
Werewolves have silver bullets.
Silver, not steel. Silver.
I have a story about werewolves. Okay.
Oh?
So I was writing a book a while ago. I was writing a few chapters of something, and in it there was this girl, and she was a werewolf, and so I was looking up what werewolves like. And on there... I look it up, and I'm on this website, and it said they're like, werewolves like crotches. And I, jumped out of my seat. I was so horrified, and it was like, I was crying. I'm like, I was scarred for life because I heard this. And my parents laughed so hard, they made a meme. I'm gonna try and find it.
Oh, wait, what?
They made a meme with a werewolf. Okay. Once again, this is one that I will show you all the picture of. But, yeah, so that happened in my life.
Like do something like that. But that is just weird.
Well, I find this. Would you like to move on to the next?
Sure. We'll move on. Episode 6, Baron's Night Out. The Baron awakens from his slumber and demands to experience the wonders of the new world in a night out in the town.
I love that they called this Operation Accidentally Kill the Baron.
Like, okay, we're doing Operation Accidentally Kill the Baron.
And they're like, no, don't do that. At least think of a better title.
I know, right? They're like, no, we've got to think of a better title. We can kill him, just
think of something better name. And he's like, I thought of killing you guys. They're like,
me too.
And then he just gets really serious.
And then all of a sudden he's just like, haha, gotcha.
Psych.
I knew that was coming. I was like, he's either going to laugh or he's going to kill them.
That is the photo.
Oh, wow, that's weird.
I will share that I will put that in the notes. I will make a note right now.
And then
you can all see the fabulous meme about werewolves.
Yes. We'll have to post that. Like, we'll have to remember, because we don't post as we come out. We have a little bit of a, I don't know what it's called. We have episodes that we haven't posted yet.
Oh, yes, we have a backlog.
Backlog. I was looking for.
Together we form one brain cell. But when the Baron is so obsessed with pizza, he's like, I've got to eat it. I got to eat it. They're like,
no, you're a vampire. You can't eat human food.
It's going to make you sick.
And then he eats the piece of pizza and, again, vomits and gets launched everywhere. And then he falls to the ground and he goes, haha, worth it.
Because, okay, once again, called out. Because I would do that for pizza.
Really? I would not. I don't really like pizza much. Sorry.
Tabby.
I know.
What did you just say?
I know.
What did you just say?
My family finds me weird.
I usually find you more normal compared to me, but I don't know if this dreadful thing can be forgiven. No, I'm just joking.
Rory already has decided I'm a disappointment to the family for not finding a stick for herself.
Is she really a werewolf? She even likes to chase the sticks.
Okay, the other day she found her perfect stick. She goes, it was so smooth. It was the perfect length. It was so perfect, and all the bark was taken off. And I was like, just go to the park and find another stick. And she goes, you are a disappointment to this family.
Well, Rory learned some new words somewhere. New phrase. You're a disappointment. Wow. It's a little harsh.
I mean, I've been disowned from, my siblings have said that.
Can siblings disown you?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. That's what I was wondering.
I feel like legal guardian? I don't know. One of the laws I haven't looked up. Yes. I have looked up grand theft laws. Anyhow.
Okay, wait. 1 second. And you've also told me about you looking up about incest. I'm a little worried about your search history.
Wait, when did I do that?
You said that. Okay, I have a crazy memory. You said that on our last episode when we talked about Katie Keene, because I was asking if that was legal with Alexander Cabot and his sister. And you said you looked up, you know a lot about incest.
Yes, I did look that up. It is legal.
Yes, but I love that you're like, I look up incest and grand theft.
What?
I love that you told me that you look up incest and grand theft.
Well, this one was dog theft. I didn't do it. Don't worry. I just looked it up. Because I was saying if somebody gives you, hands you a dog to, hold for a second and you just walk away, can't you just, take it? Because they gave it to you. You can't. Especially the kind of dog I'm talking about. The dog I was talking about,
Wait, when you say that makes it sound like you tried to steal a dog.
No, I didn't. I was just saying I could have if I wanted to. Except I couldn't have. It was illegal. It'd be grand theft.
Oh.
Not kidnapping.
Grand Theft Doggo?
Yes, Grand Theft Doggo.
I almost peed a little.
So. Anyway, we should get back to the episode.
Yeah, I actually only had 2 notes. And I said all of them.
Do you have anything to say about this episode, really? Okay, in the end, he's like, oh, wow, the sun's coming out. And then they're going in, they're all inside and stuff. And he goes up, and they're drunk, because they ate people without, who were drunk. They drank people.
And you got the drugs.
And the drugs, yes. And they were like, we drank drugs, drug blood, drug.
He's like, now everything's kind of floofy.
Floofy. That was funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then he goes upstairs and the window, or is it a window, the roof? I don't really know. There's a skylight maybe?
There's a skylight and he keeps trying to dance in it.
He kept trying to dance in it, but they're like, no, you'll hurt yourself. And he reaches his hand and it burns him. And then he reaches back and he falls down the stairs. And then he's like, oh, I'm okay. Look at this. And he falls backwards off the railing, crashes through onto the floor, stands up. So on their staircase, there are wooden stakes. You know how people at the end of their staircase kind of have things on top of the stairs. Do you know what I'm talking about? The kind of knobby, not knobs. Do you know what I'm talking about, Molly?
Yes, I do.
things on top of the post on their staircase.
Yes, okay, wait. I'm going to see if I can explain it in more detail for our audience. So like on a spiral staircase, at the end of the railing, there's like this big knob that you can hold on to. And if you were really little, like when you had one of those, you swung on it. Or if you were our age. Do you know those people? Let us know.
But anyway, that's what we're talking about. And they're sharp. And he goes, haha, good thing I didn't land on one of these wooden stakes. And I was like, why did they have those? Couldn't they have, like, sanded them down? They're vampires.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what? But
that is so weird. I didn't realize that.
I was like, they're vampires. That's so weird. But then he falls down and Gilmore opens the door, letting the sunlight in, and kills him.
Yeah.
Baron, the big bad guy, just got drunk and got burned alive.
Cool. I'm all for that for the Baron. But I was sad, though, because I love Doug Jones in it. And it's so... Okay, do you understand? There is like the best feeling in the world when you watch a show and I know that person, or I get that reference because I know someone that created that thing. It is like the greatest thing in the entire universe. So.
Well, I don't usually know anybody, so.
I don't think I actually ever met Doug Jones, but my parents know him.
Okay.
So, it still counts.
Okay. Anyway.
Will you continue watching?
Okay, so the thing is, I watched this with my family. We are going to continue watching, I think.
Okay.
I didn't really... if I was watching this on my own, I would not keep watching.
Okay.
Are you?
I think so. I think it'll be one. I'll watch it, like, sparingly, occasionally. But it won't be one like The Office, where I'm fully watching that show right now. Yeah.
Oh, and if you guys want to know, so we record once a week, and we have 6 episodes to watch. So most of these shows, like, we haven't watched much more of, just because we don't exactly have that much time to finish, like, a series at the moment, because we're watching 6 episodes of a show each week. So it's kind of hard to finish them all. Even if we say we're going to finish them, we probably have not yet.
Yes, like, I still have not finished Little Fires Everywhere, but now I have access to Hulu, so I have no excuse.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
I don't.
Please write us with any suggestions at thefirst6podcast@gmail.com.
Next week, we will be doing Supermarket Sweep.
Yes!
It's gonna be awesome.
If you haven't already, please subscribe.
Keep watching.
And keep listening.
Thank you for listening to the First Six Podcast. This show is hosted by Molly Southgate and Tabby Hollowed. It is edited by Rob Southgate and produced by Southgate Media Group in conjunction with Mastery Media. You can find us on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook at The First Six Podcast. Get in touch with the show at thefirst6podcast@gmail.com. Please rate and review us wherever you listen to this show. It really helps. Thanks again for listening. Catch you on the next channel.